Hollywood has just experienced an emotional shock when Dakota Johnson, the actress famous for her charming beauty and independent personality, suddenly confirmed her breakup with her longtime boyfriend, famous singer Chris Martin, after 8 years together. There were no scandals, no ambiguous photos, no public tears, just a brief announcement and an exclusive interview with Vanity Fair, but it was enough to shock fans around the world. We still love and respect each other, but sometimes, love is not enough to overcome everything. That is the truth that I have to face, even though it hurts. Dakota spoke in a surprisingly calm voice, while her eyes silently kept many things unsaid. Fans have always believed in the lasting bond between her and Chris, a quiet but profound relationship. The couple had been rumored to have broken up many times, but then appeared together quietly, hand in hand at events or everyday moments. No one thought it was real this time, but what really shocked everyone was not the breakup, but the reason behind it. "I don't want to be an artist's woman anymore," that was Dakota's surprising statement. During their 8 years together, she had always quietly supported Chris Martin behind the scenes, always been a companion on tour, always patiently giving the spotlight to her boyfriend's music and career. But that sacrifice gradually eroded her personal identity, something Dakota had not realized until recently. "I've been living too long as a supporting character in a story that I didn't write. I love him, but I can't continue to lose myself just to keep a relationship that seemed perfect." Dakota shared that when she started to turn 35, she realized that she was living a life that was no longer what she wanted. She missed out on many big acting opportunities, turned down an invitation to direct an independent film that she had long cherished, just because Chris' schedule was too tight. And when she realized that her dreams were being put on hold, not because of force majeure, but because she had voluntarily stood behind others for too long, Dakota decided to stop. Chris Martin, the perfect man. But not for her forever. Fans once compared Chris Martin to Dakota's ultimate dream man. Elegant, creative, gentle, and always loving the children of Gwyneth Paltrow, his ex-wife. Dakota even attended family parties with Chris many times with Gwyneth without any conflicts. The three of them were considered the ideal model of a modern Hollywood family. But it turns out that ideal sometimes becomes a gilded cage. "I don't blame him, he's always been good to me. But I need a life where I'm the center of myself, not a comfortable shadow next to someone else." It wasn't a bitter breakup, but it was a courageous one. Dakota refused to continue living in a comfort zone where she wasn't sad but also not completely happy. A close friend of Dakota's shared with Elle magazine, she struggled with this decision for over a year. But in the end, Dakota chose her own path, her career, her dreams, and there's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. Fans' reaction: shocked, regretful, but also understanding. Shortly after the news was announced, the keyword hashtag Dakota Johnson climbed to the top of global trends in just a few hours. Thousands of comments flooded social media platforms. "I'm really shocked. They were one of the couples I believed would get married. Dakota is strong. It's not easy to leave such a peaceful relationship. I'm sad, but I also admire the way she chose herself." Many people shared that Dakota's story inspired them, especially women who have sacrificed themselves for love. What does the future hold for Dakota? In the interview, Dakota confirmed that she has accepted to participate in an independent film project in Europe, scheduled to start shooting early next year. In addition, she is also writing the script for her first short film, a work about finding yourself after a long journey of love. When asked if there is any chance for her and Chris Martin to reunite, Dakota just smiled slightly. "Love doesn't disappear, it just changes form. Even though we are no longer lovers, I still wish him happiness. Breaking up is not a failure, but sometimes it is the beginning for a woman to remember herself." Dakota Johnson, once again, not just the weak Anastasia Steele, but a real woman, strong, free, and writing her own new story.